folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Ann Arbor, Michigan, and the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Bulldogs will kick this deep to get us going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start. Folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Ann Arbor, Michigan, and the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines. From EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. And the Wolverines will kick this away to get us going. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
So after one enormous play, they're now set up at the opponent's 20-yard line. He keeps it on a design run, running through the tackle. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards. just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackle made after a big gain. It'll be first and goal at the 7.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a first and goal. Very efficient so far. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Makes a quick catch. Brought down at the 5 after completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Hey, the windows are so tight on these throws for this quarterback. Positive yards are a good thing here. Now it's 3rd and goal, getting so much closer to punching it in.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. He's got it right near the end zone. Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field and they'll go for it. Catch made on the left side, and he scores! Touchdown, Georgia!
I love the risky take here by this offensive coordinator and head coach, deciding to go for it on 4th and goal, and it pays off. Nice touchdown to get things going.
And it's 7-0 after the BAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the bunch formation. Looking to pass. It's Baker. The receiver grabs it. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. The Wolverines looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, Kirk. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. We'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Offense getting set. It's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia, using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And, man, they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollack, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, a brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. And I even throw in Geno Atkins, who had a great career in the interior of that Georgia defensive line.
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. The Wolverines pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Here's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Left complete.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Back to throw. It's Baker. Caught over the middle. It's Taylor. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped into the field, ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. And the Wolverines looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Can he get there on the ground? Oh, he breaks free. Still going. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Michigan.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
See if they can convert the point after. And it's up and good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here? Or will the defense come up with a stop? Looking to throw it on first down. Short pass finds the tight end. Breaks loose at the 40. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. He's going to take off here.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's Singleton. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
On the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. He's looking to throw. Looking for his back. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receivers past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
The Dogs pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And that run produces a decent gain. Georgia now operating in the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Press coverage now from these DBs. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. First down here for this offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner choosing to field this one. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. last play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Has the first down and more. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. And it's a bunch formation. Dropping back, it's Baker. He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read. Puts the ball where his man can make a play on it. And they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And it's good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Finding space at the 20. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal. The Dogs line it up with first and goal.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Georgia.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. Second down, we're going to throw it. And it's caught. Touchdown, Dogs.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So the The offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Gets it out quickly to the left side. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play, though. The Wolverines looking to run some tempo here. Dropping back. It's Baker. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, he makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the move now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Wideouts now clustered. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it and just misses him.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the hood chooses and releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
2nd and 10 here. From the shotgun, drops back. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Anytime an out route is run the right way and the quarterback throws it on time, it's nearly impossible to defend. This time the corner's able to bat it down because the quarterback was a little bit late on the throw.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can he make something happen? Back to throw. It's Baker. He's running out of time here. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. The Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Bulldogs will kick it off to begin the second half. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's out of bounds at the 25, right where he would have been if he'd just taken a knee. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They try the middle but gain nothing on that play.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Quick throw caught on the left side. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Back to pass. It's Baker. Looking to scramble. The pass ball is incomplete. They tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's knocked away, incomplete, 4th down now.
Great job by this defense once again on that 3rd down, and now we get to 4th down. And you start to think about things here as we get into the second half, Chris. You go for it, you make it, everybody's happy. If you go for it on 4th down and you don't get it, now you're giving your opponent the football in pretty good field position.
4th down, no punt, out of field goal range. They're going for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. That game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. The Wolverines moving quickly down the field here. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Now here he goes. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the pass is incomplete.
Well, it's really hard to be accurate when you're falling back and not getting anything on the football. He threw that ball off his back foot.
So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. Here comes a handoff. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they come out firing here to start this 2nd half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense. The adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
4th down. The offense will go for it. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. They can't connect. It's a costly turnover on downs.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with the 1st down to 17.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
And the Wolverines are in the red zone. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Tied up here in the 3rd quarter. These 2nd down and long plays become important as they try to avoid 3rd and long. To the air. It's Baker. Slides with the throw. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming 3rd down call.
It's a wide receiver screen. Touchdown, Wolverines! To put them on top now.
Boy, the timing and the execution is outstanding here by this offense. Quarterback makes the easy throw, but the blocks out in front of this receiver were the key to get him out into space and allow him to utilize that speed.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team was out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. False start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. Pulls it in. It's Singleton. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now.
Chris, you know me. I love to see these quarterbacks know they're about to get hit, stand in there, deliver the ball, take the pressure, and make the throw accurately downfield.
It's 4th down with no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Defense stops him short of the 1st down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. We're setting out for the 4th quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Baker. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Well, this is what we hoped for. This is what we expected, Kurt. A tight, tough battle between 2 really good teams. Now, who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these 2 teams have actually lived up to the billing of 2 top 5 teams, showing a lot on offense and defense. Now, with so much on the line early in the year, tight game, who's going to make the plays to walk out of here the victor?
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. You made it. 3 points on the board. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Can't quite get out to the 25. They'll spot it at the 24 to begin the drive. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. 1st down, looking to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Looking for a man. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Georgia.
Boy, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
BAT is good. Makes it a 3-point game. 31-28. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. 2nd and 10 here. 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 2nd and And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. He'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
This is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football, and you got a great chance at a victory.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw. It's Baker. Here's the throw deep downfield. The deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Michigan. He broke away and they couldn't catch it.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. To throw now on 1st down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw, testing the middle. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down.
Well, Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. You're down by a couple possessions. Yeah, completion is good, but truly the 2 most important things, getting the ball downfield to your receivers and making sure they're working to get out of bounds to preserve that clock to be able to get a score, get the ball back, and have a chance to win this game.
Quarterback off the RPO. No, they've stopped him short. The defense with a big 4th down play to protect this lead late in the game. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. Leaning on the run game here late. Finding space at the 20. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, Wolverines.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield.